For another edition of Voice of Reason, this is Jake Schwartz back here at Master and Charter North and the second annual Lowry Love Foundation. Officially, it's Community Day here at Master and Charter North, and look who I ran into from my days in the Big Apple. One of my favorite high school basketball coaches, the all-time winningest coach in all of New York City, Ron Naclero. Ron, we're thrilled as always to have you on Voice of Reason. It's always so good to see you, and you know, we have such a good history between the two of us. We always love to just sit down and share stories between the two of us. It's great to see you. How are you feeling today?
But anyway, it's great to have NBA carriers call me up saying we want you involved. Getting me up early in the morning was easy because I wanted to be here. Getting on the Amtrak, I was excited.
Yeah.
And when Kyle saw me, Kyle remembers me from his early days when he was playing in high school, and I thought he actually was a New Jersey kid because he used to play with the Tim Thomas players.
That's right,
in New Jersey.
with Jimmy Salvage.
And then I realized he was a Philly kid that would go to Jersey, and then Jersey would take him to New York. But I have to commend him what he's done. So many NBA players, when they get there, forget about where they come from. Kyle not only has not forgotten where he's come from, he's also doing it where he presently is in Toronto. So to be doing it in two cities, Philadelphia and Toronto, if I had a hat on, Kyle, my hat's off to you.
Yes, and I think it's absolutely wonderful as well. Coming up this season, I believe. Now, how many years exactly have you been the coach at Cardoza?
35 years as the head coach, 5 years as assistant.
So almost
when
40 years.
When I start next week, it'll be my 36 years head coach, total of 41.
This year, a lot of high emotions. I was told the Big Apple tournament, I believe, will not happen this year, but at least that was the rumor. We'll talk to Jason Curry about that. Jason, if you are watching this, whenever you're watching this, please don't quote me on this. But this year will certainly be a very special year in New York, as you would think most high schools will be dedicating to the late Howard Garfinkel, who meant so much. What did he mean to people like you?
He made me, as a young coach, feel like I was a Mike Krzyzewski or Rick Pitino. He always said, when I first started out, you got the mind, you got the gift, you got the ability, you got the work ethic, you want to learn. I see it in you. 10 years later, he said it to me. 20 years later, he said it to me. 30 years later, he said, Coach, you should not only be in the New York City Hall of Fame, you should be in Springfield.
Wow.
The fact that he said that's
coming from Howard.
I was like,
oh my goodness.
You know, because I've never looked at it what I've done. I've just looked at what we've done.
Yeah.
The people around me at Cardozo, the people around me that I've helped from other schools, or NBA players that have beckoned me to work them out, or college players that I've helped, or high school. So all of a sudden now, when you start realizing you've done stuff that's put you on a level, whoa, it starts making me feel a little emotional.
This is Ron Naclero here on another edition of Voice of Reason. Ron, we appreciate your time. We'll see you during the season.